Hey, what's up? Pastor Matt here. Hey, you've heard this question 1,000 times before. If you were stranded on a desert island, what would you bring with you for the rest of your life? We're going to talk about books today, and I'm about to give you my list of 10 desert island books, and I'd love for you to share with me yours. So comment below in the comment section. Let me know where I got it right. Let me know where I got it wrong. Tell me what 10 books you would bring with you on a desert island. Now, I know you'd have to have a pretty big backpack to get all these with you onto the island. Swimming to shore, all that would be a bit of a hassle. But here we go. Here are my 10 books. Number one, I'm taking with me the Bible. I think that goes without saying. I could study this book for the rest of my life and never get bored. This particular one right here is my Cambridge Pit Minion. Small, beautiful, indestructible, all the references in a small little handheld package right there. Taking that one with me on the desert island for sure. A second book I'm going to take is Wayne Grudem's Systematic Theology. That's right, a big beefy one right here. This is probably the book that awakened my heart to the study of theology. I was a freshman in college at Malone University studying Bible and theology. We were assigned this textbook, and the way Wayne Grudem went through all the topics of theology just boom, exploded in my heart. I love that book forever. Disagree with him in some places because I'm Presbyterian and he's not, but I still love that book very much. All right, number three, got to take some fiction with me and some classic fiction if we're going to do fiction at all. I'm taking Huckleberry Finn and Tom Sawyer. By the way, I should tell you about the time that my friend and I tried to make a raft sail down the Cuyahoga River. It did not work out as well as it did for our buddy Huck Finn here. But I love Tom Sawyer probably even better. Wonderful work, still makes me laugh every time I read it. Third, Desert Island is the theme, so I'm going with Lord of the Flies. Classic thriller about the innate sinfulness of humankind. A bunch of boys, schoolboys, choir boys, trapped on a desert island. They end up almost killing each other. In fact, if you read this book, you're going to find out just how dismal the human heart can be at times. But I love this book, and I love it for what it is as a piece of fiction. Let's go next with Joel Osteen's Don't, Your Best Life Now. No, definitely not coming with me on a desert island. Okay, how about this one? Robinson Crusoe, another stranded book. That would keep me encouraged, give me some ideas of how to make a hut, how to tie a shelter together, all that. But also has some really good theology on the sovereignty of God. Don't know if you know this, but Daniel Defoe was a pretty solid Puritan theologian in his own right. So I'm going to take that one with me, give me some ideas on how to survive. And speaking of theology, of course, I'm going to bring a classic like John Calvin's Institutes of the Christian Religion. Every Presbyterian needs to read this book at least once in his life, and Calvin's thought is deep, rich, satisfying, and God-glorifying in all that he says and teaches. Of course, you're going to disagree with him in some places. Even I do as a Reformed minister myself. But you got to love and respect Calvin for his depth in the Word of God. Okay, what are we on? Number 7, 8, 9, something like that. Augustine's Confessions. Man, if I'm going to be on an island alone, I would love to be alone with Augustine on his spiritual journey and pilgrimage as well. Great story of the life and conversion of Augustine to Christianity, coming out of the cults, his mother Monica praying for his salvation, all of his struggle with lust and the flesh and all that is right here in the Confessions. Love for you to enjoy that book at some point in your life. All right, let's go number 9. This would be Moby Dick, a classic fictional piece about the great white whale. Captain Ahab's battle with his quest, his bloodlust to destroy the white whale. What an amazing work this is. I read this just this year for the first time and absolutely loved it. It gets a little bit tedious at times, no doubt about that, but man, what a beautiful synthetic work of various literary genres. Finally this, and perhaps this would have been my number 2 if I was going in any certain order, John Bunyan's Pilgrims Progress, one of the great works of all time. We can never get tired of reading this. His allegory is fantastic. My children love it. My wife loves it. I love it. Great book. Would love to have it with me. All right, well, hey, that's my list. And the good news for you is I've reviewed a lot of these books below on my Books and Bibles playlist. If you're interested in any of the ones I talked about, I've reviewed several of them. And I'll do you a solid. I'm going to post a link to all of these books in the description of this video so you can hop over to Amazon, grab them for yourself. If you've not read the classics, you need to do so. right away. Some of them are amazing, and that's why they're called classics. All right? Well, hey, tell me about your list. You're on a desert island. You've got a big backpack, and you've got 10 books. Name them, claim them, let me know what's in the list, but don't you dare bring any Joel Osteen. All right? Hey, love you lots. Talk to you later. Thanks for checking in. Feel free to subscribe if you want. Don't if you don't. Doesn't matter to me. Have a great day.